Sick of all the other light beers? Then grab a Triple Hops Brewed Miller Lite, which is exactly the same as all the other light beers. Zero carbs, cause it's fuel injected and ready to haul ass in your bloodstream with its Vortex bottle top. So you'll be fighting that middle-aged polo shirt wearing degenerate that looks exactly like you in no time. Cause you watch the UFC and you've shot a gun before. And right now, it's 2 in the afternoon and you're totally fucked up and pissing in broad daylight on a cop car. But who cares? Because you have an associate's degree in horticulture and you work at Boscov making $6.50 an hour. So go home to your grandmother's house, crack open an ice cold Miller Lite, and masturbate to that kind of hot chick you saw at the bar that you were too much of a pussy to talk to. Miller Lite, it's Miller time.
Mr. Lugosi, I know you're very busy, but can I have your autograph?
Certainly.
You know which movie of yours I love, Mr. Lugosi? The Invisible Ray. You were great as Karloff's sidekick.
Karloff? Sidekick? Fuck you! Karloff does not deserve to smell my shit! That limey cocksucker can rot in hell for all I care!
What happened?
How dare that asshole bring up Karloff? You think it takes talent to play Frankenstein? It's all makeup and then grunting.
Bella, I agree 100%. Now, Dracula, that's a role that requires talent.
Of course. Dracula requires presence. It's all in the eyes and the voice and the head.
That's right. That's right. You seem a little agitated. You want to go outside and get some air?
Bullshit. I'm ready now. Roll the...
Once upon a time, before I was insane, I dated this Disney guy. Joe Jonas was his name, but he broke up with me. You're just way too creepy. Plus, I found someone else. His name's Mickey. So I wrote a song about his stupid ass. Then found this guy named John, but that was over fast. If you don't marry me, I will pull out your teeth. You're totally crazy. No. Yes. No. Yes. Maybe. He hit me with his guitar. And he said that we are through. Just you wait until I write a song about you. Then I met that Jake Gyllenhaal dick and was obsessed right away. You sent me 1,000 messages. And that's just from today. Oh, that's because I'm having your baby. What? But you don't even put out. Stop questioning me, Jakey, or I'll put you 6 feet underground. Whoa! Whoa! Psycho, psycho, psycho. Hey! Go! It's good material. Mexican Kennedy, I think he was 15. I bought the house next door to watch you constantly, and also to make sure you never ever cheat. OMG, we are done. You are scary. Harry was my last, that One Direction freak. I taped him to my wall so he could never leave. Someone call the police. You'll say we are through. You're just like all the rest. What did I do to you? So I used my stalker app to track down all of those pricks. The next song I write, I'll use their blood as my ink. Hey! Holy crap, that nut job just bursted in! Ah! What the hell is this? It's a support group for all the men. You wrote songs about you, bitch. What? I have not written about Harry yet. I am just planning ahead. Why are you even here anyway? To finish you all up with my pen. No! No! Devil, devil, devil. Ow! Ow! It's true, I'm the devil. Okay, that's enough. You are righteous nuts. You are coming with us. Wait, what? Get off of me! I'm not crazy! Ah! It worked! This was all a trick, we knew you would come. So we hired this doctor. You're going to an insane asylum based on the behavior I observed. Ow! Ow! Let me go, you assholes! No! No! Welcome to your new home. So you're crazy too, huh?
Live from the Raw Talk Studios in Southwest Florida, it's the Charles Richardson Show.
You know, just when you want to go ahead and try something new and exciting, and it screws up everything that you had working for you before. Yeah, that wasn't it. Anyway, we got to figure it out, so that's good. What is up? It is Wednesday, like it is always on the show. It's only once a week, Wednesday. The Hump Day Extravaganza, known as the Charles Richardson Radio Show. And we can finally say that now. We can finally say that. And I'll tell you why in a second. But first, we want to make sure that you go ahead and try some Dubby. Yeah, Dubby, not dummy. Like, you know, some people that get kicked off radio shows and radio stations in other countries. No, Dubby, not dummy. Try Dubby, D-U-B-B-Y. That's how you spell it. And if you need me to spell it again for you, maybe you are a dummy. D-U-B-B-Y .gg. Yeah, it's not .com. W.gg. It's an energy drink. Yeah. If you're really, really just not able to keep up, and I'm not talking about sexually, I'm talking about just the regular day. If you just can't keep up and you get a little boost, you know, fuck that thing that gives you wings. You know, we don't care if it gives you wings. You know, keep those wings. Clip those wings. Get this. Get Dubby. No sugar. Great energy. No crash. Best of all worlds. get it. And right now, when you go on to their site, w.gg, enter in the code when at checkout, Richardson Show, RICHARDSON SHOW. No spaces. No spaces. Do not put that. Do not put a fucking space in there. I'm telling you, don't. When you do that, and you do it correctly, mind you, and you hit apply, you'll get 10% off your order. So do it now. I mean, right as we're doing this intro, because we're not really talking about much right now. Do it now. Get some energy drink, and give me some money. I mean, give them some money so you can give me. Okay? Because that's how it works, hand in hand. You know, I'm washing their back, they're scrubbing mine, and shaving my back hair, too. That's how they work. W.gg, W Energy Drink. Make sure you go ahead and pick some up. Now, I was mentioning, we can finally say we're a radio show again because we're back on the radio. So, thanks to Matt Connerton, we are back on IPM Nation. We're also officially back on IRNbroadcast.com here in Tampa. So we're on 2 stations now. We were at one point on 12. Okay. It was a very, very busy encoder here on my Sam broadcaster, my little program that I use to run the audio. It was really busy. We're up to 12. Then I had, this mental block breakdown, Comcast life, kid, and just everything that was just going on. I couldn't take it no more. I was like, I need a break. It's very traumatic, very traumatic. And I took a break and, lost all my affiliates. So it is what it is. I mean, I missed, especially Alien X Radio. They were my longest tenure with Keith over there. But no, people move on, fill up the slots and everything like that. And, IPM Nation was one of the ones we had, and IRN Broadcast was one of the ones we have. So we're back on both of them now every Wednesday for as long as the show goes, and hopefully maybe adding up new dates as things kind of mellow out. So we'll see how it goes. So yeah, welcome back to IPM Nation. No, that's Matt's show. And also welcome back to IRNbroadcast.com. Yeah, there we go. We're getting there. We're getting there. And hello to Sylvia, who just went ahead and said she tuned in. Hi, Sylvia. How you doing? How you doing there? And we have, I will get the line open here. 813-699-5595. I will get the line open. It's not open yet, but it will. I'm a little delayed. We are short a person, by the way. Unfortunately, no Ashley right now for the meantime. She didn't make us known that she will try to get into the show sometime, probably in the second hour. But apparently she decided to take a train to work, and subway train, whatever you want to call it. And apparently it got delayed. It got delayed badly. So prayers out to, Ashley. Hope she makes home safe. I know it's like a long drive to work. So we want to make sure that, number one, get safe, and then number two, fire up that PC and let's rock and roll. So we have a few things we want to talk about. So number one, since we've been gracious enough to be put back to Matt's station, IPM Nation, I did want to go ahead and bring up something that did happen while we were away last week, or early this week. No, it was last week. So it's our old friend by the name of Joe. It's already with Alyssa's reaction, shaking her head. And I get it, but this will make you. It might make you smile, or maybe you just don't care. But it'll make you smile. So apparently, I don't know how. I don't know how or why or what, but there was this Australian station that apparently picked up Joe for whatever reason. Parks Skidmore is in there. Says hello from North Carolina. Greetings there, Parks. Welcome. Anyway, so our friend Crazy Joe got signed on to do his show.
I would not call him a friend.
I'm being sarcastic.
Okay.
Relax.
Okay.
There's a lot of sarcasm on the show, and a lot of it goes over your head. And I mean, I know you're only like 5'2", but like, it still goes way over your head. Other people catch on to it, not you. Yes, I wouldn't consider him a friend either. Matt calls him a friend. I honestly don't think it's really a friend to Matt. Anyway, back to where I was at. Some station in Australia picked him up, and apparently they have like a 20,000 listener count over there. Like, this is big. This is a pretty big size chunk for the Crazy Joe show. So apparently it didn't last very long, because immediately how he does his rants, if you haven't heard his show, don't. I mean, it's probably a waste of time right now, me talking about it. I'm just going to, it brings me joy and happiness. It does. So when I think of Crazy Joe, I think like, what has he got to say this time? And then I think it doesn't really matter, because whatever he's got to say, he's just going to get kicked off whatever platform he's on. By the way, lines are open, so if you want to chime in. Well, it wasn't, you know what? And here's the thing too. So apparently this station listened to his shows, and Matt and Eric Pilcher, and I believe it was another person, they actually advised the general manager. This station has a fucking general manager. Okay, this is pretty big. This station, the general manager actually was advised from Matt, like, hey, I know this guy, and I heard, if you hear his shows, it's pretty freaking racist. It's pretty bad, blah, blah, blah. And this guy, his name is General Scotty. Like, I'm over here thinking Star Trek. Like, beam me up, Scotty. But I'm listening to him, and I'm listening to the conversation they had on their podcast, Tough Bumps, which is supposed to be about wrestling. But in this case here, they wanted to bring. Listen, number one, they brought up me with my trying time when I was unjustifiably kicked off that wrestling shit show that I was on. So they brought that up. So hey, obviously it's not about wrestling, but it's about stuff that they know about, and Crazy Joe they know about all too well. There's tussles going on. So anyway, they advised General Scotty to not beam up Crazy Joe to their station. Don't beam him up, Scotty. Don't. Think about it. Don't do it. He did. He went ahead and beamed up Crazy Joe. And here's the thing. Crazy Joe went on his tirades and stuff like that, and it was all good. It was all allowed. Let's put it that way. General Scotty is like, yeah, we're an Australian network. We see no reason. We're a little edgy here too. So it's like we can allow edgy. Well, apparently edgy and Joe not getting kicked off apparently didn't agree with Joe. I need to get kicked off the station. I need to up the, what can I do? I know. I'm going to go ahead and give somebody's address that I hate on the air. Now, mind you, this is a radio station network / whatever, internet thing in Australia. Okay? It's in Australia. Nobody gives a rat fucking shit about Billy. Nobody cares. Nobody knows who you're talking about. But yet you want to go ahead and do your edgy rant and all this stuff, and then you want to give the dude's address, which I've been told is illegal. Like, that's illegal. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that. That's not just a slap on the wrist. So, according to the show, General Scotty issued emails to the people that he was held in consulting with here in the States, Matt, Eric, and a couple others, Billy being one of them, because he was affected by this, and says, we're no longer airing the Crazy Joe show, which honestly, it sounds like a broken record. We're taking the Crazy Joe show off the air. Knowingly, too, also, Crazy Joe has actually had his YouTube deleted. His YouTube channel, his original YouTube channel has been deleted because of his antics. Now, of course, this is free social media. I'm just going to go ahead and make another one. I'm just going to call it Joe. So he makes another one. But it brings me, it brings joy to me that, he is kept up. I'm actually jealous of Joe, to be honest with you. He actually had the ability, the opportunity to go ahead and be on a part of a station that has 20,000 listeners and to air his shit.
I don't understand why anybody wants to listen to what he has to say. It's not worth listening to.
I don't understand it either. Which brings me to my next point is I asked, what the fuck was this guy thinking? And on top of that, if he can get a show on there, why can't I get my show on there? At least mine's a little more entertaining. Oh, you know what? Maybe it's not. Matt called it because Matt still listens. But the reason why he listens, he wants to hear the train wreck. He wants to hear the train wreck. I don't know anybody that wants to hear that train wreck of bigotry and racism and just hatred. I don't get it.
The last couple of times you had him on your show, I refused to be on the show those days.
Well, yeah, I know, because he called you out. He called you a name. So it's I allowed it because I wanted to see if there was any peace. He sort of apologized, which wasn't enough, but it was also really for the train wreck. I wanted to see the train wreck. I wanted to see the train wreck in person. So it brought me to like, hey, he can have a show on this Australian network. Why can't I? I want it. Oh, cool. Holy shit. Scott, I believe this is him. He's in my chat. Scotty wants to go ahead and chat with me. Wow. Listen, dude, yeah, we're on it. Absolutely. We're going to take over Australian airwaves. We're going to take over the kangaroos over there. I swear to God. We're going to be the number one listened show in the morning of all kangaroos. Because it's like, what, it's 8 a.m. over there now?
Probably.
Yeah, it's 8 a.m. It's a 12-hour flip. We're over here about ready to go to bed. They're over there waking up with their coffee. Or maybe they wake up earlier. Because I know, listen, Australia over there, man, I'm telling you, they are some tough people. They may wake up they may not sleep.
I'm sure they sleep.
Listen, I've seen Crocodile Dundee, and I can imagine, and that's just a movie. I can imagine it's just a part of that. A part of that. You see that big guy dunk? I bet you that it's people like that. They're like big, rough, and they would kick anybody's ass. They probably have their own wrestling network over there, honestly, that would put the WWE to shame. Absolutely, Scotty. Yeah, I got your email from Matt. I will shoot you an email. I promise you. Oh, yeah. Oh, hell yeah. I'm definitely shooting you an email. Absolutely. I'm just saying, Scotty, you should have listened to Matt. It was not. That guy's a loony. He's a loony. I know probably you wanted to hear the train wreck just like Matt does, but probably not good for you. Not good for the station. Not good for the station. Anyway, so bye-bye, Joe. I don't know what's next for him. I really don't. I mean, I'm kind of curious. I know you don't care, but I'm kind of curious.
He has more than just a name in common with the Tiger King, he's batshit crazy, just like him too.
Do you think maybe we can put him in jail after what he did with Billy?
I don't
Get him
know.
in jail in the same prison as the Tiger King, and you imagine the reality series there? They're both they're both old as fuck. I mean,
they wouldn't get along though.
No, that's the point. Of course they listen. Why do you watch Big Brother? For the train wreck.
To see the train wreck.
You want to see the train wreck. This is going to be like Big Brother, except it's going to be Tiger King and crazy old man Looney.
Two crazy Joes in one place.
Joe Exotic and Joe Hernandez or Jose Hernandez, whatever the frig his name is. I don't care. But yeah, it'll be the two Joes. Crazy Joe and Tiger Joe.
There you go.
There you go. Joe, there you go. Ho, ho, ho. That would be an awesome. Listen, and you know what? They can get rich from it, but I would love to see that. Get Netflix on the case right there. Get Netflix to get those two crazy bastards in jail. Put like 75 cameras in there and just let them go at it. And I mean, let them go at it because Joe Exotic is gay. Let's go ahead and you imagine the bigotry from Joe.
That's why I said they would not get along at all.
No, they won't. That's awesome. It's awesome. We may have like a live killing right there on Netflix. Oh my God. Yes. Get him both in jail. But one's already in jail. Get the other one in jail. I mean, because he already committed a crime. Might as well, do the jail time. Get him with Joe Exotic and just, cameras, okay, action. Not even action. Just as soon as they book him, just follow him with a camera. He wants to be as big as Howard Stern. Okay. Not in the way you want, but yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Be as big as Howard Stern. I'd love it. I would love that reality show. I would. And yes, General Scotty, I'm going to beam you up my email. Absolutely. After the show, I'll do it. But after the show, I'm going to do that, and I'm going to bed because it's 10 p.m. over here. I'm done. I was already like, do I want to do this show tonight? I don't know. But yeah, I took last week off. I need to do it today. Oh, man. So there we go. That's part one down. Part one down of many parts here on the Charles Richardson Show. Not the Crazy Joe Show. Not the Crazy Charles Show. I am not crazy. That you know of.
Depends on who you ask.
Shh. Listen, there's medical records that are kept private for that very reason. Listen, just because I've been locked up a couple of times doesn't mean, and I'm not talking, no, not like prison. No, never mind. I'll just keep that to myself. 813-888-699-5595. I do have the lines open if you want to chime in. So, all right. Realistically, we do have a few things to talk about. Number one, hey, listen, anybody want to get rich? It's Powerball time here in the States. Powerball time. It's up to a lot. When I say a lot, I you know what? To me, I just look at the amount that I'm getting. I know the jackpot says it's like $750 billion or something like that. Listen, what do I get? So here's the thing. It's up to 375 right now, 375 million for the Powerball. And of course, you're going to get all five numbers plus the magic spitball between 1 and 26. So I just look at the number I'm getting. I just look at that number. And the number I'm getting is out of 375 million before taxes, I get 107 million and a half. $107,522,043. That's how much I get after taxes in a cash lump sum. So it's 100 million. Now, when it gets this big, actually, it's been, when I start seeing it go to like 40 million cash out, I start like, okay, I start looking at my chops. Because here's the thing. I think number one, I daydream. Yes. I'm that person. What would I do with $40 million? What would I do with $50 million? What would I do with 100? I would think of all these things I would do with the money. But the one thing is, I want to last as long as possible. I want to last forever. So what would I do? So I would live off the interest with putting the minimal amount that I can get. I'd say, just say like $50 million, $50,000 a month. I mean, if you take a look at the bills, like I already have envisioned getting like a $2 million house, like 5, 6 bedrooms, something like that, to where we have plenty of space of everything what we need, to do whatever we want, really, pool and everything. So I went ahead and I asked ChatGPT, what would the living expenses be in Florida? Because you have to be very specific with ChatGPT. What would the living expenses be in Florida for a $2 million house, 5,000 square feet? I kind of overdid it. With AC and the heat, Orlando, because we'd be in Disney, and it does get a little bit hotter in the middle of the state. So I was like, well, how much would it cost? So they're saying, well, do you want to live ultra luxury? Do you want to live, do you want to live conservatively? As soon as ChatGPT asks you, do you want to live conservatively? I'm looking at him laughing. Are you kidding me? Really? You really think? No. So I'm over here like, if you put about 20 million away in like CDs and stuff like that and stuff, you can walk away anywhere between 35 and 50,000 a month. So say we're in a say we go ahead and we buy or build a $2 million house, about 4,000 square feet, 5,000 square feet, whatever. And we have our cars and everything like that, including like taxes, insurance on the cars, health insurance, because I wouldn't be working. You kidding me? Would you listen, we want that type of dough. Would you want to continue working?
I might, but
would you go back to school?
I don't know.
I mean, obviously, just go back to school without the work. And then when you get, you know what I'm saying?
Well, the thing is, if I were to go back to school, I would have to work.
Oh, you would have to work part-time?
I would have to work you have to have so many hours in the field.
Oh, okay.
While you're getting the degree. So.
Okay. All right. So you would still have to work and go to school.
But I don't know that I would do that. If we didn't have to worry about money, I don't know that I would go that route.
What would you do?
I don't know. I'd probably keep doing what I'm doing, but do it part-time.
Okay. So you would stay in the workforce. You wouldn't like maybe want to start your own crafting or anything like that?
I would be doing that stuff too, but I mean, I just can't see. I feel like I'd be bored if I didn't have a job and have something to do.
See, the thing with me is it's like I could think of things to do, plenty of things to do. Like, I mean, just look at my cousin right now. I mean, he owns a business. I mean, he works when he has to work. But I mean, he's cruising like, every other month, traveling. I'd do that. And yes, I think we have enough dough and credit to go ahead and take Stefan with us to the point where, we can make it work. The thing is, though, it's like maybe we get a babysitter for him for maybe some of this time, or pay mom and dad. Obviously, we take care of your mom and dad their bills and everything like that. Take care of everybody else. Park says they would definitely move away from family and friends and go incognito. Ooh. I don't know if I'd do that. I wouldn't go that far. I mean, that for me, I wouldn't go that far.
No.
But I get why. They also said 300 mil is 180 cash. Right. It's 180 million cash out. Actually, 170. But after taxes, it's 107. And they're in North Carolina. See, down here in Florida, there's no taxes. We don't have to worry about that. North Carolina, you're looking at just under 4% taxes. So you'd still get over 100 mil. You still get 100 mil, but you're looking at getting 7 mil taken away just for taxes. But yeah, you still get 100 mil clear. So yeah, that's what I was looking at. But yeah, I don't know if I go all out and say, I wouldn't say, get rid of family and friends. No, I would help family. I'd help. I'd contribute to my sister. My sister, obviously, they're doing well, but you know what? They could be doing better. Anybody can be doing better. My dad, definitely. Get him to stop working. Get him, because he's at retirement age, but he can't afford to retire. So it just get him taken care of and him to stop working. Again, your mom and dad pay off their house, so that way, because right now, they're doing good, but it's like, again, they could be doing better. They wouldn't have to worry about the house payment at all. They're still paying a house, a brand new house that they just built a few years ago. But, they could be doing better. Take care of them. Maybe even if you're kind enough, take care of your brother too. I don't know. That's up to you. You have to work that out. I mean, you take care of him, I'm sure.
I guess.
But anybody honestly that that you feel close with, I think it's a good share. I mean, even Jimmy, even my cousins, even though Jim is definitely well off, he's got, but you know what? The trend can only go so far. What happens if his company dries up? Hopefully it's not within his lifetime or anything like that, but I'm just saying, what happens? How much would it take to just pack everything in, call it quits? Because I know he's got big plans on building his own house on a lot of land. He can't do that until he's properly secure. Now, he's secure, definitely, but for a project like that, he still needs, he's not there yet. But, like help him with that. My cousins that are out of Florida, help them with that. Help them with what they need. They already traveled enough as it is. I'm already jealous as it is. So it's like, I want to cruise. I want to cruise before I don't have the ability to. I want to cruise. I want to cruise while I'm at least a little sort of young. I don't want to be one of these that I'm just going to go ahead and like go on a 70-year-old cruises like on a walker, or God forbid a wheelchair if I don't take care of my diabetes. That's the other thing too. Money helps out with stuff to treat what I got. Money helps. I'm sure if I throw enough money out there, I'm sure I got a cure for diabetes for you, Mr. Richardson. Give it to me. Give it to me. I gotta go. Listen, you don't have to go ahead and worry about shrinking your stomach. We'll go ahead and suck all that fat out from you and give you lipo and give it to me. Give it to me. Parks. I'd write them all a check. One time, say $100K each. Outside of that would be a nightmare. And try not to hang out and keep up with other millionaires. And the last one's funny. Definitely not party with Diddy. I think we can all agree on that one. We're not going to party with Diddy. Diddy has his own lane. We're not going to worry about that. Own lane. But I did the math, and it's like, okay, $2 million house with pool, nice cars, not luxury. I'm not talking about Lamborghini. That would be a one-off. I'd surprise my son with that one year. Not definitely now. Not now. Fuck that. Maybe get him a photo op of Ronaldo or Messi, whoever's available. But anyway, when I went into it, it's like, well, to live comfortably, food, insurance, all that stuff in luxury, not like just scrimping along. It's about between 18 to 20,000 a month. 18 to 20,000 a month. That includes your electricity bill, your water bill, even calculate. I'm not sure if it was calculating food, but I'm definitely saying we're buying all top-notch shit. We're going. I wouldn't say vegan, but we're definitely going ahead, and we're not going to have a lot of carbs in this house.
I am not going vegan. You can kiss my butt.
Well, you know what? We're going to go ahead and get a nice chef, somebody that's either married or not attractive, and they're going to go ahead and they're going to cook the meals. And if you want to go ahead and you want to have baked potato galore with your taco, if you want to have taco, listen, this is why being rich buys you happiness. You know why? Because you can eat your fucking tacos 7 days a week. You don't have to worry about, oh, well, you're not in the mood for tacos. I'm not going to make tacos. Are you in the mood for tacos tonight? Okay, tacos tonight. All right. But I don't make.
I had my tacos.
You had your tacos tonight. Right. But it's like, when was the last time we had tacos?
It's been a little bit.
Right. So this time, you wouldn't have to worry about that.
I don't get to have my tacos as often as I'd like.
You're right. You're right. So now you can have tacos as many times as you want. Yeah, and we have a private chef right there. It'll be like our little maid from Family Guy, the lemon pledge lady. Can we have tacos tonight? No. Can we? Are we okay to have Mexican? No. You know what? But no, in her case, probably she would say yes. She would yes, tacos every night. Can we have Italian? No. We have tacos. Can we have chicken tacos? No. But you can go ahead and have tacos any night. So $20,000 a month, and if you go ahead. Honestly, if you go ahead and put 20 million away, and the interest, as long as it's about 3.5%, which is what ChatGPT says, that's pretty consistent. You're raking in about 50,000 after taxes, because you get taxed taking that shit out, putting it in, and you get taxed for looking at it. But I'm saying 20 million, we put it away. And we just live off interest. And, it even allows us extra in case other stuff comes up that we want to do without having to go into our nest egg, so to speak. Because whatever we make outside the 20 million is definitely a nest egg. Unless we want to put more into it. But I've been watching this since it was... when I could take 40 million out. It's been a month. It's been about a month since it's been that high, and or since it's been in that range. Right now, it's just at 100 million right now. Just a lot of stuff can be done with 100 mil. We already say we overdo it and say 25 mil, put it away and live off that interest, and we have 75 mil left over. What do we do with it? It's a lot of money. I honestly, I wouldn't feel comfortable having that much money. I really wouldn't. I would take what I told you, I'd get what I get. I'd get my house. I'd get, a few cars. Nothing extravagant. Nothing like I need an 8-car garage or anything like that. I mean, 2, 3, maybe. RV. Would that be something you would enjoy? RVing? Maybe going across the country? No?
For someone who needs a lot of space, I don't understand how you would be able to handle being in an RV.
I don't know, but it's intriguing to me. I always look at it, it's like, I would like to see how this RV thing works out. So it would be kind of cool. I did make a promise to Scotty, DJ Scotty from Just for Fun Radio, which, by the way, we're live. I did make a promise to Scotty that I would help him with his compound. I don't know if he still wants to do that, just everything that's been going on. But if he did, it would be like, like a cul-de-sac type thing. 5, 10 houses or something like that. Just, he was even talking. I mean, he's gone into more details, like he would have a grocery store and everything like that. He's country, so he's probably talking about like farming and having fresh milk from cows and butchering cows for steaks and stuff like that. Just everything right there. I don't know if I can do that, but
no.
I'm just saying I'd help him out. I don't know how much he would need. Hopefully it's not 50 mil. But I'm thinking what? 10, let's say 20 houses, $500,000 a piece. That's like, 10 mil. Buy the land, it's probably another 5 mil. I'd say 15 mil, which should get the job done, or at least to start. I'd have a stake in it, obviously. I'm not talking about the steak from a cow. I'm talking about like, percentage. Like, hey, whatever this thing makes, it's, I'm going to be like, I'm going to be like Silent Ray from Tulsa King. I want 80%. But I got investors. Fuck them. Fuck your investors. I don't know. I got Tulsa King all memorized.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's what the lottery's up to right now. Powerball. I'm not doing Mega Millions ever again. Because you know what? Mega Millions went ahead. They want to screw you. They want to screw you really big because now it's like $5 a ticket for Mega Millions. Powerball is still $2. So I'm not doing Mega Millions ever again. It's just too much. And the other thing, too, is I went for Chinese today. And you know how you get those fortune cookies at the end? Oh, I got one.
Yeah.
I got one. And it's like you get the lucky numbers. And they're kind of outdated. They give you the lucky 6 numbers. I don't think any lottery has 6 numbers anymore.
Unless you got to come up with your own.
Yeah, well, I guess so. So I'm taking a look at the numbers, and I'm going to hear, well, which one would be the Powerball? Because obviously you have to have a Powerball to play, or you have to at least pick it. USA just scored. Nope. Did they? Yes, they did. I'm over here watching. USA just scored. They're up 1-0 in their knockout round. Go USA. But I was taking a look at the 6 numbers that was on my little slip after I choked down the cookie. And it's like, okay, what would be the Powerball number? And these, luckily for me, it wasn't hard to pick because all of them were high numbers, except for one. And that was the Powerball number I picked. So, and the Powerball, you're never going to guess. Well, you're not going to get it, but the Powerball number was 12, same as Tom Brady.
Oh boy!
So it's like, yeah, now we're talking. So we'll see. So I mean, I already got my regular numbers, and then I bought an extra few tickets. One of them being the ones I selected. So we'll see.
What are your regular numbers?
I just do quick picks.
Oh.
I just do quick picks.
Well, you said that like you had a regular set of numbers that you picked all the time.
No, it's just I do like $20, 10 numbers to, just quick picks. This one I did $10, 5 tickets. One of them was the numbers I selected. 4 others were quick picks. So We got a few chances, you know.
But
Got a
what
few
numbers
chances.
did you select in the ones you selected?
I
Or
don't
was it-
remember.
Well, I just
It's
a
like-
lot of people do like special dates or something. I'm
No,
just
no,
wondering
no,
if it
no,
was
they-
anything like that.
No. I did just the numbers that I got on the fortune cookie, and then
the
I
fortune cookie
and then I
numbers, okay.
and there was a spot on each of the rest of the tickets there where you could just quick pick the other 4 or the others. I just quick
Oh.
picked the other ones.
I see.
So I have 4 quick pickers and 1 that I actually filled out.
Gotcha.
And watch tomorrow. We win. It's the numbers on the fucking fortune cookie. Like, are you shitting me? That's all I had to do is pick the numbers on the fortune cookie. Damn it. We're going to Chinese more often. Well, no, we don't need to anymore. Fuck, no. Hey, would it be okay if we had like an Asian
No.
chef? No?
No.
Why?
No.
I bet you they make good tacos.
No.
No?
No.
It would be unattractive, lady.
No.
Okay. But we're having a chef, right?
I don't know that we need a chef.
You don't want a chef? I don't understand you. Why wouldn't you want a chef?
Why would
You
you?
think they're going to poison us and take our money?
Maybe.
I get you. Would you poison me and take my half?
No.
Like saying, even if we get divorced, you're still getting 50 mil. If we did 50-50, it'd be 50 mil. You're all set. You'd be set for life. Oh, you know what you do? Private school, homeschooling.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be so awesome. Today's lesson, Stefan, is the history of Walt Disney. We're going to start with the Magic Kingdom tour.
Your field trip today.
Your field trip today is Typhoon Lagoon.
Guess what? For PE, we're just gonna walk the Magic Kingdom.
Yep, we got 10,000. We sure did. Let's go home. Let's go home and lounge around in our own lazy river. Oh, I would definitely go ahead and figure out how they make those waves at Typhoon Lagoon, and that's how we're doing our wave pool.
Oh, we're gonna have a wave
We're gonna
pool
have-
and a lazy river.
Yeah, of course.
I
We have the wave pool that filters into the lazy river.
Yeah.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, the lazy river won't be so lazy if we go ahead and if it's gonna cross into the path of the wave. So if
So
If
you're
we- if
just
we get-
floating along, and then all of a sudden, wham!
yes, we get hit with the wave, we're turned over upside down. We're capsized, floating down the beach. All right, let's go back to the lazy
That
river.
doesn't sound as fun. I think there should be a path that goes past the wave pool that you don't actually have to go into it if you don't want to.
Oh, you're talking about? See that?
For a lazy river, you want it to be relaxing.
No.
Yeah,
The
it's like
lazy river will
lazy.
listen. It'll be mostly relaxing up until the point in time where you have to cross the wave pool, and at that point in time, fate decides if you stay on the lazy river or if you go down.
I don't think so. I'll pass on that one.
It's a design flaw.
Major.
We're definitely having Lucas Lagoons come out there. They're a company on HGTV. If you ever have that network, go home and
No,
Garden.
they're not. They're on Animal Planet.
Oh, Animal Planet. That's right. They do these insane freaking pools. It's not even
That's
pools.
the name of the show, Insane Pool.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
See, they do some crazy freaking resort style themes. I'm telling you, and their thing is grottos. They have grottos on everything. I think they even have a grotto burger.
And they have like all these natural rocks that they bring in so that it actually looks like it's just a
If you've ever dreamed of relaxing inside a pool and fearing that Godzilla or a gator will come out and attack you, have them create your pool, because they will go ahead and make it so tropical that literally you're going to fear going into your pool.
no.
I would, but I'll definitely spend the money to go ahead and do that. I'll get myself a couple of acres of land, and then we're just going to have one big ass resort. As a matter of fact, I may even go ahead and build a couple of rooms we can rent, Airbnb it.
Well, don't ask him for a slide because he hates doing slides.
I don't want slides anyway.
Okay.
Too fat for a slide. I mean, after winning all that money, I'll probably be, skinny mini.
How is money gonna make you skinny?
You can pay the doctors to do surgery.
Wow.
Don't shrink my stomach, or if you do shrink my stomach, don't do it in the shape of a banana and just suck all the fat out of me. You don't have to, do the stomach thing. I just want to be, I just don't want to have this excess fat on me. That's it.
Yeah, but then if you don't
But what?
change the way that you
But I have. See, that's the problem. I have changed the way I've eaten. The problem is it's not coming off.
well, you're also not getting a lot of exercise.
No, and that's the thing. I'm having trouble doing that because I'm not getting a lot of exercise, because there's not really a whole lot for me to do. I'm honestly, okay, I just need to start back from square one, and I just lower my calorie count. I mean, I've lowered it already a lot, but it's like now I just need that boost to where I can start over again. That's all I'm looking for. I'm looking to start over. And I would like that. So do the surgery. Don't get rid of my stomach, or don't, if you do get rid of it a little bit, get rid of it a little bit. Don't go ahead and make this whole, this gastric sleeve that they were talking about doing. And I don't want this freaking band either. I don't want that freaking band. I don't know what the hell that thing's going to do. Especially if it's AI generated. I don't want that. No.
What does AI have to do with it?
I don't know. Everything's AI now. It's probably got internal communications like, oh, he's going to fart. Just close it up now. That's the other thing. I got too much gas. And I think a lot of it has to do with my stomach.
Could have to do with what you eat.
Yeah, that too. I mean, it's too much shit here in America. Everything's processed shit, process that, process this. I mean, and that's why that's why when we finally get this money, we can finally live and eat good. We don't have to, process anything. That's what I, we can't afford to do it. Sylvia says love handles. A little bit more on love handles and more like love tricycles. Mud flaps. That too. But yeah. They say money doesn't buy happiness. I call bullshit. Because this will. This will. I mean, there's no way it won't. I don't have to worry about stress from a job anymore. I don't have to worry about, is our mortgage going to get paid? How far behind are we on our electric? How many loans do we have to pay?
Back.
Well, we have to go to break anyway, so. But yeah, it really will cut down the stress. I don't understand people that say love doesn't buy you happiness. I call bullshit on that. I really do. I call extreme bullshit. It's if you think that way, that love, not love, money can't buy happiness. Well, see, the problem that you're having is that you're using it wrong. You're doing it wrong. I'm not trying to say to go ahead and have love compromise your life. I'm just saying love. I'm not saying to have money compromise your life. I'm just saying it's don't abuse it. Be smart with it. Because yeah, when you have money, obviously a lot of people are going to come out of the woodwork. Hey, I need money. I need this. I need that. I heard you got rich. Where's my half? Blah 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 blah. I get it. There's going to be issues, sometimes drama. But if you have problems like I have problems, like I've started a new job, and I've been so used to having one job for the longest time. I'm not used to going through this. I'm not used to going through this at all. It's terrible. I hate it. But I've been through that where I'm wondering, we have to take out loans because I've been out of work. Alyssa's no problem. Melissa's been stable and steady with her job, and she's making more than I am now. I mean, it's not a competition, but I'm just saying she is. And it's like, you take a look at the economy, the way things are now, forget it. Back in the day, $24 an hour is like, shit, you're rich. You could afford to live in a 4-bedroom house with a pool for that amount. No problem. But now you need a second income with that same amount to just get by. And maybe you have a few extra bucks to go ahead and spend on yourself or spend for some recreation or entertainment and stuff like that. Maybe. It's just so sad. It's such a downer. I wonder how it is in Australia. That's going to be something I'm going to bring up to Scotty. I'm going to bring it up to Scotty. I'm going to say, hey, how is it over in Australia? I want to go. I may want to live there. Yeah, you may have, spiders the size of freaking Ford F-350s. But you know what? It's okay. I'll take my chances. If that's all I have to worry about over in Australia is spiders the size of UFOs, I'm okay. Because I'd be able to see them. Hopefully they don't run as fast. Maybe they run like, maybe they're slow. But they get 8 legs. I'm sure they're going to be fast. I don't know. I don't know what I want to do. I do know is I want to win that money. I want to wake up tomorrow morning, check over, and I get all 5 numbers plus the Powerball. I am not going to work. We are going to Tallahassee. We're going to cash in our ticket. Realistically, it takes about 3 to 4 weeks for the money to get wired. So, we're going to have to survive until then. But still, money. That's all I got to say. Be nice. Buy my own radio station. And none of this internet bullshit either. I'd go like straight up FM. Buy part of Sirius. No, I'm kidding. Nah, it's that, you see right there. That would bring me stress. Do my show. Get it syndicated. Do a morning show because that's where the money is. Do the morning show. And I'd be happy. It's something I've always wanted to do for money, not for shits and giggles. Do it for money. I would love it. Anyway. All right, we're at the top of the hour. Ashley haven't heard from Ashley yet, so she is probably still on her train. However, we will go ahead, take our break. Just keep on getting posted. I'll go ahead and message her, see where we're at. But we'll take our break. We've got a couple of songs for you. And in the meantime, stay tuned. So we got, what do we got coming up? 4th of July is coming up this weekend. It's the USA's 250th anniversary. Want to see what's going on? Because I heard a lot of concerts got canceled, but we'll get into that and stuff like that. Big Brother debuts next Thursday. It comes back. Then we have a bunch of Disney news. And all that stuff. Plus, when Ashley comes in, we'll go ahead and get her update on her movie review update. So stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Off to grab a beer. We'll be right back after this.
Cut and check to the bone. But I don't care if it takes all night. But I'll be going home. But I'm in for you, you're in for me too, baby. Freedom and guilty. I'll dance tonight, oh please don't fight Captain Warside. Welcome to Seal Jail. Seal Jail. Seal Jail. Seal Jail. I got a message from the captain. Tossing your shield and flow. Strong enough for the weakest of men. Strong enough for you. But I'm in for you, you're in for me too, my baby. Freedom and liberty. I'll dance tonight, oh please don't fight Captain Whiteside. Welcome to the Seal Jail. Seal Jail. Seal Jail. Seal Jail. Welcome to the Seal Jail. 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 There is something I have to tell you. Can't explain the way I feel inside. Twisting for my brain among other things. I can feel the sliver in my side. 'Cause I'm lost without you. Lost to love you. Lost to want you. But I cannot have you. Save my life. 'Cause it's not the end. As we live through the struggle, I believe that we will contend. As we live through the struggle, break down. Break down. Look into my eyes and them be mesmerized. I control the way you feel throughout. Twisting for my brains among other things. I can taste the sliver in your mouth. Save my life, 'cause it's not the end. As we live through the struggle, I believe that we will contend. As we live through the Save my life, 'cause it's not the end. As we live through the struggle, I believe that we will contend. As we live through the struggle, say that you love me till the end. As we live through the struggle, I believe that we will contend. As we live through the struggle.
No. I think I farted again. I made people leave, offended my friends. Oh baby, I just gave it a push, but I didn't know it was that serious. I could knock down wild horses, but it smells so fragrant to me. Oh baby, baby, I'm breaking some wind. I ripped a big fall. I feel so ashamed. Oh baby, baby, please don't think I'm a whore. I swear it's the dog. He's got that flatulence.
Brittany, before you go on stage, there's something I want you to have.
Oh, it's beautiful, but wait a minute, isn't this...
Yes, it is. Gas XN Beano. Went down the pharmacy to get it for you.
Oh, you shouldn't have.
I had no choice, baby.
I got it again. Let's rip apart. There's no one to blame. Oh, baby, baby. There's a sulfurous gas. It's sticking my ass. I've got that flatulence. Oops.
He's just a fat Howard Stern. This is the Charles Richardson Show.
All right, and welcome back, everybody. The Charles Richardson Show, hour number 2, 813-699-5595. Don't forget about Dubby. Don't forget about Dubby. Dubby energy drink, that's right. You don't want that crash. Neither do I. Nobody likes crashes. They're just, unless you like train wrecks. I love watching train wrecks. That's always fun. But this is beyond that. No, this is crashing. If you don't like crashing, listen, we get it. You need to go ahead and get an energy drink that will go ahead and give you that perk, but not let you down at the end. You know what I'm talking about. So try Dubby. Dubby, no sugar, lots of caffeine. It doesn't give you wings. Trust me. No, it gives you jetpacks. Fuck wings. It gives you jetpacks. Go ahead and grab that energy drink, Dubby, and go ahead and go on their website to order some, dubby.gg. When you go ahead and on that website and you're ready to check out, yeah, it may look like a lot of money, but guess what? If you type in the code Richardson Show at checkout, it's going to be 10% less. Yeah, we're going to save you some money. You get your energy, plus you save some money. Richardson Show at checkout. All one word. Don't put any spaces on it. Richardson Show at checkout. W.gg. The energy drink that doesn't give you the crash makes you harness it. Get it good. Good grip on the W. Love W. So I haven't heard back from Ashley yet. I hope she's doing okay. She may not be on the show, just let you know. 1-0 USA. They just started the second half over there in the San Francisco Bay Area Stadium, known as Levi Stadium in the NFL. But apparently, for whatever stupid reason, FIFA said, no, you cannot have corporate names on stadiums. It has to be the San Francisco Bay Area Stadium, even though it's not in San Francisco. It's not near the Bay Area. It's in Santa Clara, whatever the fuck that is. But still, it's just simple. Like the stadium that the Patriots play at, the Gillette Stadium, can't be called Gillette Stadium. No, it's Boston Stadium. It's not. It's not Boston.
You know what? I liked it a lot better when it was called the Ice Palace, and now it's what? Freaking some other name. Who the hell knows?
Yeah, it's not Emily Arena. They changed it, like Birkenstrain. I don't know. Ice Palace. I don't even know what it is anymore.
I don't know. It's whatever the one in Tampa.
Yeah, they changed it. They changed it. So, Ice Palace, Tampa. What is it called? Oh, Benchmark International Arena. What's Benchmark?
I don't know. It was some kind of bank before that.
No, Amalie was an oil company.
No.
Benchmark International.
Else.
So I'm just want to know what the hell the company is. Sell your business with us. Strategic solutions tailored to your business goals. Whatever. I like Gillette Stadium. Gillette Stadium has a good ring to it. I like it. Not Benchmark or Amalie. The Kia Center I like. I the Orlando's where the Magic played over there in Orlando, Florida. The Kia Center I like. I think that's a good name. There's some good companies that sponsor stadiums that have a good ring to it. So Amalie was not one of them. It was not Raymond James Stadium. It's grown. It's grown over time. But anyway, Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. I mean, a lot of the Florida stadiums, they have some pretty good names. They do. I actually was just looking this up. I know it's over. They've packed it up. They've sent it in. Everybody's retired and stuff like that. But I was just checking back in. Apparently, there was an article done in People magazine. Jodie Sweden tells all why Mary-Kate and Ashley didn't return for Full House. Not sure why it needed a full article. It was because
what's the reason?
They just, it wasn't what they loved. Yeah. They're done with acting. It had nothing to do with anybody or anything that happened on the show. It's not what it's not what they like anymore. They want to do their fashion empire, which is true. It's what it was. They have a fashion. They founded their luxury fashion house called The Row. Going on 20 years. Holy shit, man. They're old. 20 years ago, 2005, Mary-Kate currently serves as the creative director and Ashley as CEO. Now, what happens if they go ahead and play, twin switch day? Does Ashley now become his director and Mary-Kate goes CEO? Do we know?
No. Do we care?
I know, obviously not. Mary-Kate and Ashley retired from acting more than a decade ago and now run a fashion label. As Sweden explained of the twins not returning, this isn't what they love. I always, she continued, I always say this to people like, oh my God, do they hate it? Like, no, everyone's on good terms with them, but they were 8 years old when the show stopped. Then they did all these movies and all the stuff like that. I don't know that they really love doing all that all the time. But even if you don't love it or something like that, okay, I get it. You've been stepped away from it. It's like not something you're into anymore. Jody, when the fuck was the last time you acted when Full House went off the air? What did you do? I think you were in the Hallmark shit, right?
No, not even.
Yeah, she didn't go in until
go into Hallmark movies until after.
Until DJ, whatever the fuck her name is, Cameron Burr.
Well, no, I mean after Fuller House came on.
Yeah.
That was when she started doing the Hallmark movies, and she still does them, even though
She sucks.
Candace Cameron doesn't anymore.
Yeah, well, Candace Cameron went ahead and just rubbed people the wrong way. She's like,
Well, no, she refused to do anymore
well, yeah, because the freaking
because of her religious beliefs.
see it. Oh, yeah, I'm a little lost now because I'm over here thinking it was her religious beliefs that the network didn't like.
No. She refused to do their movies anymore because of the fact that they had gay and lesbian relationships in some of the movies.
But didn't she go from Hallmark to like Great American Country or something like that? And they said they wouldn't do that?
Because they aren't doing those kind of...
Okay. So she's still doing it, but she's not doing it for Hallmark.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, gotcha. She's still doing
they
the
do
the
still
Christmas
air
beef.
her Christmas movies that she did for Hallmark, though.
Well,
Hallmark.
yeah, because Hallmark owns those.
But she was like the Hallmark Christmas princess or whatever the fuck I don't know what they called it. But now it's
now she's the devil.
No, what's her name?
I don't know. What are you talking about? Danielle Fishel?
No.
You're talking about there's somebody else that took her place as queen? I don't know. Look it up. Who is queen of Hallmark Christmas movies now?
What? I can't think of her name. She's another...
She obviously ain't princess
actress.
enough.
No, she was Lacey Chabert.
I don't know who the fuck that is.
She was another actress, child actress in the 90s. She was on Party of Five. And then she also did she's on Daddy Daycare. She's the
I'm looking her
works
up.
at the rival school.
Oh, was she the headmaster at the rival school?
No, not the headmaster. She's the other.
She was the
one
one that
of the
wanted
teachers, the one that actually joined forces with the Daddy Daycare.
Right.
Yeah.
She was the teacher or was the secretary?
Something like that. I don't remember exactly.
She was the one that worked, hand in hand with the bitch, and then like say, you know what, you're getting too rough. I like Daddy Daycare because the black guy really likes me, and I want to feel his schlong. And
anyway, she's the one who is like the starlet of the Hallmark Christmas movies now.
Yeah.
And she's actually starring in the one that they filmed at Disney.
Oh, is she?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know they were doing a lot of filming over at in the Orlando theme parks. So, yeah, Lacey Chabert. Let me check her out. She's all right. She's 43. She's good. Ain't the greatest. I'd still take Cameron over her.
Yeah,
a lot of movies. In
that one.
So, does this her TV is that no? It's not Hallmark. Oh, she's in video games too. She was in a Sonic the Hedgehog as Princess Elsie. I never heard of that. That was 2006 though. Awards and nominations: Party of Five, a lot of there. Lost in Space, Transformers. Ooh. Interesting there. Yeah, I don't see anything really. All right, here we go. Lost in Paradise. It's coming out. Unexpected Valentine. The Halloween. She's making a list.
Yeah, it's a bunch of Hallmark movies. Right?
Yeah.
Now that she does, but she did do some movies before that.
Yeah, Hallmark screwed up. No, I'm not. I think Candace screwed up. She needs to open up her stance. Really, I mean, what the hell wrong is it?
But that's the only thing she does anymore. Anyway, is Hallmark movies. Well, not Hallmark anymore. It's now
Christmas movies. Yeah.
But that's all she does anymore. There's a bunch of actors and actresses that have found a niche in these kind of movies.
Yeah.
And now Hallmark is expanding. They're not just doing Christmas movies. They're doing all year round movies.
Well, yeah, because this Christmas thing's taken off, but we got to find a way to make more dough.
So yeah, I mean, they're doing all kinds of different ones now.
Yeah.
For every holiday you can think of and everything in between.
In 2022, in April, Candace Cameron Bure would take an executive role at GAC Media, a company led by former Hallmark Channel head Bill Abbott, to develop, produce, and star in original romantic comedies and holiday movies and series for GAC Family, now Great American Family, and GAC Living. She also became chief content officer of the company. Wow.
Well, she was doing that for Hallmark before.
She was?
I believe
she was that level?
She was at that level at Hallmark before.
Ooh, in July 2023, Fuller House actress Miss Benny indirectly accused Burr of attempting to remove Benny's character from the script of the show due to the character's queer identity. After facing online backlash, Burr denied the claims. Miss Benny, who the hell? Who'd she play? Acting, Benny Perez Falls. Casey, the show's first openly gay character. She on TikTok to Full House. Candace Cameron Bure campaigned. She was cast in the series. Yeah, whoa, that's fucked up. Listen, all right. Look. I'm going to say this.
Her whole family is very.
I know. I get
religious.
I get being religious. I get it. Okay, I get it. Your stance on gay should not be allowed. I get it. Okay, I'm not going to go ahead and chastise you as saying like, listen, you believe in this, you shouldn't believe in that, blah blah blah. I'm not going to go ahead and say that. I'm not. But I will say this is like, you can't hate or criticize people for being that way. I understand it's not your belief.
Yeah.
You don't have to go ahead and start screwing and fucking around with other people just because they have different beliefs. Okay.
True.
You're coming around like you're the freaking the people that knock on your fucking door. You're Jehovah's Witness.
Yeah.
You're starting to be like those fucks who I want to go ahead and put their piece of the pie on everybody's life, whether they like it or not. I get you have your beliefs, and you listen. If you want to do what you want to do, because Hallmark is choosing to go in a direction of being pro-gay or having at least a movie about with gay people in it, I think you were known as the queen. What the hell? You're going to give that up just because some people are gay? It's not like there was a whole. Listen, Hallmark wasn't going all gay. All their movies, a lot of them were hetero.
Yeah, but they do have quite a few movies now where they do have gay characters, and they do have ones that revolve mainly around a gay character.
But fair enough. Listen, I'm not saying Hallmark. Listen, Hallmark also needs to stop being woke if that's what's happening. Okay, listen, just because you're feeling the pressure of gay pride and everything like that, you think every movie has to be about a gay character?
Not every movie.
No, it doesn't. No, exactly.
But they also have movies about Hanukkah and Kwanzaa and.
Oh, please tell me she's not dissing that too?
No, I haven't heard anything about that. But I'm just saying that they're trying to be more diverse. I wouldn't call it being woke. I would just say that they're just trying to be more diverse in general and appeal to a broader audience.
Yeah, I don't understand why she had to take it to that level. It's like, well, listen, I can't stand being with you. I can't stand being with this company, especially if she's the fucking lead. Listen, you don't like the direction, take a step down. Just go ahead and be in your crazy shit movies.
Or just. Take a step down and I don't want to be in a movie where this is represented.
Yeah.
If you want to do that, that's your own.
But no,
prerogative,
she wanted to step away from the whole friggin' company because they had this belief. Like, I mean, that's a little freaking ego going on there. Listen, religious or no religious, guess what? You're living in a world of gay people, tranny people. Listen, I don't like it. I'm not a fan of it. But you know what? Am I going to go ahead and say, listen, I don't think you need to be this way. I don't. But you know what? I'm not going to judge. I'm not going to go ahead and judge you. I think, for people going ahead and transitioning, I think you need a little mental help. I think you need to take a look at it and find out what's really going on here. Why are you not happy in the body that you were born into? Hey, there's Ashley. Welcome back.
Hey, hey.
Hey, so you survived the train ride.
Yes.
We're in the middle of talking of because the conversation that happened here, we're talking about Candace Cameron Bure and her Hallmark Queen throne that she had, the movies that she was in, the Hallmark movie, Christmas movies and stuff like that.
Mhm.
It was brought up because there was an article about why the twins didn't reappear in Fuller House, even though it was kind of like, listen, it's an afterthought. It's kind of done and over with. We don't really care, but it kind of spurred this comment about, where Candace Cameron is now, because of what's been going on and about her religious beliefs, because Hallmark went a little gay. All of a sudden she had like a major, misfit and like, oh, I can't be known to be with you guys. So like, it's a little bit kind of prickish, really, if you think about it. Like, you mean to tell me you got a problem with gay people just because it's your religious preference? I mean, kind of a little prickish, don't you think? Or is she? I mean, she's well within her rights to think that way. I'm just saying, you had a good thing going with Hallmark. Why would you screw that up? Why would you go ahead and go against that?
Oh, goodness. Oh, man. Lots of landmines to step on here. Which one do I want to step on first?
Hey, listen, just go. Listen, you already had a whole bunch of landmines here for the last hour and a half, I'm sure. Go ahead.
Yeah. It's been great. It's been awesome.
Yes.
Yeah. Let's see. So let me start by saying I don't ever want to infringe on anybody's religious beliefs.
Right.
However, I am the full believer that people in their religious beliefs, they pick and choose, they cherry pick what they want to be offended by.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of times, a lot of the religions that are out there are based off of the same damn book. It's based off of the same books. So yeah, we literally have religions that cherry pick reasons to hate people or reasons to that's the biggest thing. Reasons to hate people, reasons to believe that people are not or should not be afforded the ability to live.
Right.
Let's start there. So yeah, when it comes to religions, I don't infringe on anybody's beliefs. Believe whatever you want to believe. Don't make it my problem.
Yeah.
However, we're at I'm sorry. We just got out of war. Technically, we just got out of a war that was once again technically a religious / money warmongering war.
I think it's more money.
More money.
In my opinion.
More money.
Yeah. That's all it is. And you know what? They're getting the best of both worlds. They're going ahead and getting more of our money, even though oil's fallen. They don't care. It's still almost $4 a gallon.
Mm-hmm.
But all of a sudden, it's going back down to pre-war prices, but we don't see the difference. Oh, you sure as hell know if that thing went up $1 on the market, we're seeing 30, 40 cent increases the next day.
Yes, we are.
We're not seeing shit go down at all. But anyway, but that was that was our whole beef with it. It's like, you can't go ahead. I mean, you can go ahead and do what you want to do. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's just is what it is. But you can't go ahead and really go after a Hallmark like that and be so cutthroat about it. Why can't you just let them, have their movie where they have people that like people of the same sex. What? Because it's your religion and you can't morally stand it, so you go to a competing network and this is more this is more to my liking. I mean it's kind of I think it's kind of taken a little too far. I really do. I mean, she already had the Queen, the Crown, and everything like that of Hallmark Christmas movies, and it's like, man, she kind of fucked it up because nobody knows her now. I mean, they know of her, but it's like, what movies are you doing? We don't see her. I didn't even know where the hell she was at until I looked it up.
And that's probably fine by her. And that's the part where other people, you might say, yeah, she lost all this. Why did she sacrifice all of that? That's her choice.
Yeah.
That's what she's comfortable living with that. And I have nothing against that to say. Okay, do you, boo-boo. I didn't watch either one, so it sure as hell didn't hurt me either way.
So apparently she was the last appearance was the Masked Singer last year as Cherry Blossom. But yeah, she's got I don't see anything lined up for 2026, but the new princess of whatever you want to call Hallmark Christmas movies, that dumpster fire is lined up for it's a dumpster fire.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Dumpster fire. But
I love my Hallmark Christmas movies.
I know. Here's the thing too. I bet you Jodie Sweetin still is in Hallmark.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah. She's like, Candace, fuck you.
But she's not religious either, so she doesn't give a shit.
No, and I'll bet you anything. Candace said, Jodie, you got your boobs done? I don't buy that. No, that's anti whatever book I read.
Oh goodness.
Jodie, why do you gotta go ahead and get your boobs done, man? Come on. Don't tell me you're gonna like girls now, do you?
Goodness.
Anyway, enough of that. So it just came around. I don't know why some of this stuff comes around, but it just comes around. We started talking about it, and I'm over here taking a look at the new queen, Lacey Chabert. I'm sorry, she's 7 years younger than Candace, but Candace is still fucking hot. I'll go ahead and rail Cameron more than Chabert.
So Jodie Sweetin's got Hallmark Movies and Mysteries.
Yeah.
Oh, she's going into the freak stage.
Well, so the Jane Mysteries Inheritance Lost. I don't know. But yeah, she's still doing the Hallmark movies.
Cool. Let it rain, let it rain, let it rain. Telling you, yeah, let it rain. Hallmark movies for her. Lacey, listen, I'm not saying you ain't attractive. You're attractive, but I'm sorry, you ain't no Candace, which is why you're working twice as hard.
God bless.
You're making 5 movies here. That's expected to come out. Actually, no, 1. Candace is taking the year off. She doesn't know movies come out this year. So she's like, yeah, I don't need the money.
Good for her. Good for her.
I guess.
Hey, I would love to be a point in my life where I say I quit jobs because they legit don't stand on my principles. Like this is below my beliefs and what I stand for. I'm not doing this anymore. That's great. I love that for her. I want to be at that point. Let me get there.
So Lacey, just to go ahead and let you know, and obviously we have to do comparison. Lacey's net worth, according to CelebrityNetWorth.com, $4 million.
Okay.
We go ahead and combine that to Candace Cameron Burr, $14 million. So yeah, she's got a good going on, and Jodie barely has enough to go ahead and keep those boobs afloat. $1 million.
Well, she also had probably blown through all of her Full House money a long time ago.
Yeah, I would imagine
Fair
so.
enough.
It gone.
Candace Cameron probably sat on that.
Yeah, definitely.
Jodie Sweetin's like, ooh, drugs.
And-
I'm not wrong. Though.
That's why I'm not disputing it. Just no.
that's so fucked up, but so true. It's so true.
You know, I had a bad week last week, and one of my coworkers told me I should take some time off, and I said no because I might go pick up some new habits. Let's not. You do not want me to sit at home with my thoughts right now, okay?
Right, exactly.
No, I'm coming to work because it helps all of us, okay? I'm still a human being. You all still get the work you need done. It's a win-win.
Yep. And I guess while we're at, looking at, Full House cast, the Olsen twins, more successful than anybody by far. $1 billion.
The Olsen twin little sister is more successful than all of them combined. Let's go there.
Really?
Yeah.
What was their little sister?
Scarlet Witch.
Scarlet bitch? What?
No, Scarlet Witch. From now I can't even think. In Infinity, god dang, Marvel. My brain is blanking.
Oh, Elizabeth Olsen?
Yes,
There we go.
yes. It was
Oh,
so funny
yeah, that's
because
right.
when I saw that she was an Olsen, and when I finally saw that she was an Olsen, I was like, oh my God, she does look just like them. Like, it's like once you know, you can't unsee it.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, I'm right. Oh, man, I don't see. Thing is, though, I don't consider that a big role, though. I wouldn't have thought that, really.
Oh, come on. She had her own TV series.
Okay, hold on. All right. So we got all right. So the Olsen twins are worth $1 billion, which is $500 million each if they want a divorce.
Oh, yeah,
See,
she does look just like them.
Yeah, Elizabeth Olsen's only $11 million. So she may have more star power like out in Hollywood, but Mary-Kate and Ashley, they're raking it in.
Yeah, that's fair. They've had more time to do so, though. They started off successful.
Yeah, Elizabeth is 37. She's born in 89. And the Olsen's 40 in 86. It seems so wrong. Well, they weren't old enough for me to have any type of crush on. Like DJ and Jody, I had the crush on them, but it felt wrong. It's like now it's like, well, they're my fucking age. It still felt wrong though. Anyway, but yeah, obviously we know who successfully came through in the money realm for those two. Yeah, last time they went ahead and did any type of was 2013, but that was a documentary.
They just rake it in cash over, they name.
Yeah, they don't care.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Let them do that. Let them do their thing.
Mm-hmm.
Let them do their thing.
But when it comes to the type of movies that have come out, I like the sister better. Yes, Scarlet Witch is.
Well, yeah, obviously it's a lot better. Yeah, you definitely want to go ahead and watch the Marvel movie over Chicka Chicka Bang Bang, whatever the fuck they did.
Oh God, can't deny they were a household name though, or still are a household name. Excuse me, let me put some respect on their name.
I'm telling you, I think if they kept up with everything and they still continue to act, I bet you they'd be, right there with their sister. But they would be raking in the dough.
Yeah.
Oh shit, she did freaking Meg Griffin on the Family Guy, 15 episodes.
Lacey Chabert, yeah. I knew that.
Yeah, Lacey Chabert, yeah.
I knew
Oh,
that.
she was the first
She
Meg.
was in the first season. Yeah, she was Meg in the first
Or
season.
Was it Maya Kunis that took over
Mila
it?
Kunis, yeah.
Mila Kunis.
Yeah. Sorry, I was close. I knew I could see her face.
Which 100% higher than Lacey. I'm sorry.
Candace Cameron's older than you. I don't know why you would have felt bad having a crush on her.
I didn't know it was okay, to be honest with you. I didn't know how old she really was.
She's 50.
She's 50 now, yeah.
So she's older than you. She was always older than you.
Obviously. Sorry, when I was watching the fucking Full House, I was not exactly that old either. I'm thinking, okay, well, maybe she's not. But she's playing a high schooler, but she may be younger than that and just looks old. I don't know. Gotta be careful nowadays. Thank God I'm not dating anymore. You gotta be careful nowadays.
I always thought that was always skewed anyway, because like my generation, we grew up in the time where they were always putting adults in kid roles so they could get away with, oh, we filmed these sexually explicit scenes, but there was actually adults in the scene, so it doesn't matter that we said that they're teenagers. So it created this weird culture.
Well, like 90210, I mean, they were not teenagers.
No.
Yeah, Dawson's Creek, I think that was.
No, actually, they were
Not
about
all
the age that they were supposed to be. Most of them.
Yeah.
Anyway, so let's talk real quick because we got the 4th coming up this weekend. 250-year anniversary of USA. Woohoo! Anything going on up there where you're at, Ashley? I mean, I know we got a whole big drought going on down here. Fireworks are being canceled left and right. People still buying them though. But
you
got things going on up there.
It's funny. My mom's just asked me about this while I was on my little trip back home today. She was like, yeah, all in the news, they're saying that this huge 250th anniversary is packed in DC and traffic is crazy and this, that, and the third. And I was like, no, I just took a train and buses through there and everything was fine. It was not. I'm not saying that there's nothing going on, but the news outlets trying to make it seem like it's a whole lot more people hyped up about it in DC than it is. It's yay.
I'm trying to figure out. Wasn't there like a major national concert going on that like everybody dropped out of?
Yes.
Like what was that? Is that even still going on?
Vanilla Ice was supposed to be heading it, I think. They canceled that last weekend. I think it got rained out.
It got rained out. We haven't even gotten to that part yet. We haven't even gotten to the Saturday yet, and it's rained out. So I know Salute to America National Mall in Washington, D.C. apparently has a free concert on the Capitol lawn, a parade on Constitution Avenue, and a historic fireworks display over the Lincoln Memorial. That's up there in D.C. Macy's 4th of July fireworks in New York City. There's actually something down here in Fort Lauderdale, free event for Fort Lauderdale Beach and Laolas Oceanside Park with live bands, beach games, kids zone, and fireworks. And the Star Spangled Fest in Austin, Texas. But yeah, apparently they have a Rushmore 250. Just saying, there's a lot of things that I guess were scheduled. Then all of a sudden people pulled out of them, and it's just like, I don't know what to think about. It's like, is this even happening anymore? So,
well, the 4th of July is still going to be the 4th of July.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. So over here,
we found out that the 4th of July is the anniversary of the day Bob Ross passed away. So I was like, oh, I could celebrate it as the, remembrance of a great man on top of that who just wanted to bring peace through paintings. Yeah. World peace through paintings. Bob Ross Day.
And that was on the 4th of July he passed?
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Me neither. either. That I just found that out last week. It really threw me off. I was like, what?
So, and the fact that it falls on the weekends, like we don't get a paid day. We have a floating holiday we can use.
Yeah.
It's not paid.
I get Friday off.
Yeah, shut up.
I get Friday off. I wasn't gonna rub it in at first, but she did, so I
You
do
know
now.
what? I don't like you too. I don't like you too. It's all good though. Well, if you head on over to Vegas, even if you're going through like the airport and like you have a layover, try to go ahead and get some slot machines because this one dude nailed a $3.3 million jackpot while waiting for his plane to take off. He was in a layover. He just decided, there's a Wheel of Fortune slot machine. Let me go ahead and do this. And that's what happened.
I need that type of luck in my life.
I do too. Which is why I played one time. Which is why I played the lottery.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't get close to a couple millions, but I did hit a nice little slot machine by the bathroom because my friend had to use the bathroom real quick, and I was like, all right.
Yeah, there you go.
I didn't know he had to take a dump though, so I thought I had like 1 minute, and instead it turned into 10, and I didn't even understand the machine. He was like, "You won! Like, how did you win this much money?" And I was like, "I don't know. I don't know what's going on."
I just won
$1,000.
For most airline passengers, the layover means rushed cup of coffee or a frantic search for an available charging station. This is what the article says. I mean,
yes, it is.
People got to learn to write. But for one lucky traveler this weekend, a brief stop at Harry Reid International Airport in Las Vegas turned into a life-changing event. Airport officials took to social media on Monday to announce that a passenger identified by game manufacturer IGT as Anthony hit a jaw-dropping $3.3 million jackpot while playing a, quote, Wheel of Fortune slot machine. According to the Post, it says, congratulations to a lucky traveler who hit a $3.3 million jackpot on the Wheel of Fortune slot machine over the weekend in Sea Gates at LAS Airport. That's according to the Post. The massive win occurred in the airport Sea Gates after... Sea Gates. Oh, wow. That's what it said. The massive win occurred in the airport gates after the traveler placed a $10 bet, marking an unfortunate trip to the entertainment capital of the world. Oh, no. I had to go on a layover for Las Vegas. It was going to put me up. I was going to be 2 hours. It was a 2-hour layover. Holy shit. What am I going to do for 2 hours? I got 10 freed on, and I like Wheel of Fortune. Pat Sajak, God rest his soul. Oh, no, he's not dead. He's just out. All right, whatever. Let me just go ahead and play this thing. Okay, go. Yeah, big money, no whammies, and stop. Holy shit! 3.3 million. That's my example. Right. While airport slot machines are known for having tighter payouts than the mega resorts on the strip, LAS has a history of minting unexpected millionaires. The airport is one of the only 2 commercial aviation hubs in the United States to feature terminal gaming, which is the other. Reno Tahoe International Airport is the only other one. Michael Gauman Airport Slot Concession operates over 1,400 machines across the terminals, according to the local reports, gathering tens of millions of annual revenue that helps lower operating costs for airlines, ultimately keeping airfares more competitive. The multi-million-dollar windfall will definitely drive prices up for the time being. I'm just kidding. By Anthony, it's just the latest in a string of recent high-profile terminal jackpots. In May 2025, another traveler pocketed a cool $1.8 million on a $5 bet on the Wheel of Fortune. I'm fucking playing Wheel of Fortune. Before that, it was a $1.3 million winner in 2023. And shit, yeah. None bigger than Anthony. Don't know your last name. Don't even know if that's your name. We'll never know. Probably
He's hiding now. I would $3.3 million.
$3.3 million.
Mm.
Listen, they need to put more jackpot. They need to put more Wheel of Fortune jackpots out there. I need no, not just any jackpots. I need Wheel of Fortune jackpots.
Yes.
Wheel of Fortune ones. That's what we need.
Yes. I concur.
Man, time flies when we're talking about lottery and
Yes.
everything else.
Yes, we like talking about money and
Yes.
how we're gonna get it.
Money's good.
And not having to work.
Well,
Yes.
that's what we did in the first hour. Powerball's 100 million cash out after taxes. And we discussed how do you if you got $100 million cash out, tax after taxes. What is the first thing? Well, what would you do? Obviously not work anymore, right?
Oh no, I'd keep working.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. And you
I'd keep working. Absolutely. Absolutely. I'd keep working. I'd pay off my house. I'd probably go get a couple of properties. I wouldn't want to manage an entire apartment complex, but I think duplexes, townhouses are where it's at. Go get me some good investments in the arts so I can have me a little theater. I would love to have a theater that is fully funded, actually able to pay artists in the community. That would be great.
Nice.
But that money's going to run out fast doing that with the arts. So yeah, I'm keeping my job. I might not come in every day.
So here's the thing that I found out, because ChatGPT helped me out with this. And again, a lot of this I covered in the first hour, but I'm going to go ahead and tell you. So if I got $100 million, heck, even if I had like 30 or 40 million, 20 of it is going into IRAs, investments, and stuff like that. And I'm just going to live off the interest. Because even if you have 20 million accruing 3%, which is marginal, it could be as 4 or 5. It could be as also low as 2. But 3% ChatGPT is sustainable. You have 3% interest in $20 million. You're generating between $42,000 and $45,000 a month. Now, after taxes, probably about $35,000, $38,000 a month, something like that. You mean to tell me you wouldn't be able to live comfortably, even luxuriously, for $38,000 a month? Now, again, this is not touching any of the 20 grand, the 20 million that's already in there. And plus you also have another 10 million that's your nest egg if you cash out 30. Now, the way the lottery is now, Powerball's at 100 mil. 100 mil, depending on what state you're in, taxes, whatever. 100 mil after taxes. Here in Florida, 107 mil after taxes. I put 40 million in this investments. I'm easily clearing 65, 70,000 cash per month after taxes. I'm easily clearing that. If I cannot live off 60,000 a month, what the hell am I doing?
You can ask a lot of millionaires and billionaires that have filed bankruptcy the same thing. And unfortunately, I would like to know. And here's my thing on that. I truly do believe for people that get rich and they think that they have it all planned out, that everything's going to work out, and they're not going to make mistakes.
Okay.
I think that's a pride thing when people say, I'm not going to do anything because I have this much money and I'm going to live off of it. And I'm like, and I'm not going to say just make mistakes. Shit happens.
Yeah.
Shit happens. Floyd Weather? Yeah, Floyd Weather right now is going through trying to figure out where his money went because people allegedly closest to him have tricked him. And he I ain't gonna say he broke. I don't know what his stance is right now, but it ain't what it was supposed to be. It's like he did all of this, made all this money, made good investments, and he's asking, where is my money? I don't want to be that person.
Somebody tricked him.
Yeah, somebody tricked them. And I believe that for anybody that hits the lotto, how many of them got their friends? I bet you, we whoop-de-doo, we do this, and blam, we gonna come up. That, I'm pretty sure that's how the conversation goes. That's how the conversation goes.
Oh, I'm sure. But here's the
You-
thing: is I listen. I'll take my 30, put it in my investments, and it's going to be with a company. It's not going to be with a freaking a personal attorney or anything like that. Fuck that. I'm going to make sure this company is held responsible if anything happens. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to take that money, put it in there, live off that interest. Whatever nest egg I have is my nest egg. That is going to go to however I feel. It ain't going to go ahead be willy-nilly. I'm not going to go ahead and spend no $5 million freaking party. I'm not going to go ahead $10 million Nelly or anything like that. I'm not doing that. My thing is I will go ahead and give my friends and family that I know that are struggling to go ahead and get their share. Like, I'm going to go ahead and make sure my dad's taken care of, because he's way past retirement age and he's still working because he has a couple of mortgages on his house. He's not in great shape. I mean, he's surviving, but he's not in great shape. He needs to stop working. He should not be working anymore. And I'm taking care of him. I'm taking care of Alyssa's family, or we're taking care of her family. Make sure their house is paid off. They're doing well, very well, retired. Besides some health problems, but their house is getting paid off. It's happening. Done. Maybe a little nest egg for them. My cousins, they don't probably need it, but hey, time to settle down. I know you've been moving around and stuff. Time to settle down. My main cousin, who's got his own business, making a lot of money, he doesn't really need it. But I'm like saying, listen, if you want to keep doing this, fine. But how much would it take to go ahead and retire? I would take care of family members and friends. I would definitely take care of my friend Karen. I don't think she needs to be working anymore, neither does David. They work too hard, too long. They want to keep it up. I understand. They got their business, but they can go and sit back and maybe hire somebody and run it from a CEO type of perspective. But I would take care of them. I would not go ahead and blow the nest egg on big parties or anything like that. Oh, yeah, you damn sure we're going to go ahead and get Disney tickets and stuff like that. We'll definitely do cruises and stuff, but we're not going to go ahead and it ain't going to be like we're going to go ahead and get the luxury suite on the cruise for 7 days. No, it's not going to be that way. We'll do the balcony and stuff. That'll be good. Top tier. But it ain't going to be no big fancy presidential suite. Yeah, that's just too much. We don't need that. Anyway, I've talked long enough. We got to go ahead and actually get out of here. Want to thank again everybody for joining the show here. Thanks again to Matt Connerton and being back on IPM Nation. Thank you very much. We'll be there going forward. And holy shit, we're over. We're out of here. IRNbroadcast.com. Make sure you check that out. IPMNation.com. And we'll see you next week. Thanks, Ashley, for at least attempting. I told you we'd keep it down for you.
Hey, I'm glad y'all held on.
Yes, you did. Thank you. Take care. All right, we're out of here, folks. Bye.
Fly too high, get to see the light. Yeah, it's true, been there before.